Welcome to the Unit 3.
Hello and welcome
how
to
we
Unit 3,
how we express ourselves.
Science. This is
virtual
the science
This
unit
unit
at a
will be
glance,
focused
virtual
on
preview for
classifying matter. So
in this unit,
entire
it
unit
is focused in
reporting
reporting
category 1, matter and energy.
On the STAR test,
This is
comprises,
25% of the STAR test. It has 6 questions. There's only 1 readiness standard and 4 supporting standards in this unit. And we start with a review of a 3rd grade skill because it is listed in reporting category 1 as a tested supporting standard. So we have a quick 2-day review over predicting, observing, and recording changes in the state of matter caused by heating or cooling. This would be a great time to really focus on spiraling in those process skills for designing and testing experiments. Next, we move into 5.5a, which you can see is an incredibly dense TEK with vocabulary of what students could be asked to do. It's really important that they are focused on classifying matter and not just identifying the physical properties of matter, but really focusing on how they can use those physical properties to sort into different groups and categories. So really giving them a lot of chances to focus on classifying each of those different properties. It'll be really important that for this TEK that you work with giving them chances to learn the vocabulary, both reading it, writing it, and saying it, aligned with hands-on activities so they can really understand the concepts behind density, conductivity, magnetism, all of those physical properties, and then use that to classify them into different groups. There's 5 instructional days planned for this. It is a pretty big skill for them to master. So give yourself a lot of time to focus on this TEK. Next is a pretty quick one, just 2 days on 5.5b. All scholars need to do is identify the boiling, freezing, and melting points of water. So just memorizing water is boiling at 100 degrees Celsius and freezing at 0 degrees Celsius. Next is 5.5c, demonstrate that mixtures maintain physical properties. It's important that scholars focus on the word maintain, which means they can keep their physical properties. So you can then use those physical properties to separate them in the mixtures. For instance, you could mix sand and iron filings together, and you could use the physical property of magnetism to separate that mixture. And then a couple of days on solutions, where they're really focused on that some physical properties will change in solutions, but they will retain some of them as well, such as mixing sugar and water. The size of the sugar will change because it will dissolve, but the taste will not change. The water will then become sweet. So giving them chances to compare the difference between mixtures and solutions and how we can use physical properties to separate both of those. And then finally, we have covered a lot of TEKs so far in semester 1. So it's really important that you are spiraling back in the earth science TEKs as well as energy through warm-ups, or my kids love going on STEM Scopes, so just assigning extra STEM Scopes assignments for them to do when they're finished early throughout the day that spiral in everything we've done this far in the year. When we return from the break, we only have a few more TEKs to cover, and then we'll start reviewing for STAR. So, hope you have a great Unit 3, and I will see you guys in Collaboration Day 2 in 2018. Thanks. Bye.